Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, we have to talk about Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas is trying to get pregnant, y'all. She's going through different forms of fertility treatment and stuff, trying this IVF form of fertility. And I thought we should talk about it because I have some thoughts on this whole thing. I mainly being that I don't know if I think of Trisha Paytas as someone who is like mentally stable enough to be a mom at this current time in their life. So I don't know. I thought we should talk about that a little bit. If you're interested in hearing more about that drama, then make sure that you keep on watching.
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Okay, guys, you're gonna have to give me until the end of the week, maybe like January 10th or so, to get a new intro. I'm gonna work on it for you guys. I have just been so busy. My day job is at a restaurant, and with Omicron going around and stuff, I was affected by it, and then so many other people at the job have been affected by it. So I've been having to pick up shifts and help cover and do all this stuff, and I have just been so busy working. It is literally insane. So thanks for putting up with the Christmas intro for just a little bit longer. And we all love Christmas, but I am just so relieved and happy that 2022 is here. Happy New Year, you guys. I have not filmed in days. Oh my God, this is the longest I've gone without uploading a video or filming in so long. And part of that was, hey, Miss Kitty. Part of that was because I had, a lot of work I was doing at the restaurant and stuff like that. But then another part of it was because I literally just thought, hey, it's the end of the year. I feel like that time between Christmas and New Year's, everyone just kind of like just exists and like doesn't really do much of anything. And so while I wasn't really, I wouldn't say I was doing much of nothing because I was literally so busy with work. I just, kind of gave myself the leeway of taking a little bit of a break from YouTube to press reset and to start fresh January 1st with new fresh content for you guys. So I hope you're ready for 2022 and what it brings for the Shelby Bells and the Bell Army and all that, because I'm so excited for this year and what's to come. Leave me your 2022 resolutions and New Year's goals in the comment section down below. If you do resolutions and all of that, I'm planning on doing a live stream this upcoming week about all of my resolutions and my goals and stuff, and just kind of chatting with you guys. I haven't talked with you guys in forever and I miss you. No, I'm not gonna lie. Some might call me somewhat out of the loop on the tea right now, and that is honestly probably pretty accurate. I had to watch some drama videos myself to look at my little Instagram tea pages and stuff to catch up on what was going on with the tea, because I was so out of the loop. I hadn't even been on YouTube in like 4 days. That's the longest time I've gone without being on YouTube in so long. But let me tell you something, I'm back and I'm refreshed. So I was watching a Rich Lux video recently, and it was going over, Trisha Paytas being on IVF fertility treatment. And while I'm going to be honest, you guys, I have no interest in having children at this point in my life. I'm 31, I'm about to be 32. I don't have any children, and I really don't know if I want any. And the reason I say that is because I want to be in a loving, committed relationship where before I can even think about, bringing another child to the world, bringing another life into the world, if you will, because I don't know. I have a weird view on all of that kind of stuff. I just want to provide a loving, happy, solid, household for a child. And I don't know. That's just my whole viewpoint on it. So I don't plan on having children. I mean, and that's the reason I say that is because I'm not in that type of relationship right now. If and when I'm ever in that type of relationship, those feelings may change. Who knows? But when we talk about someone going through IVF fertility treatment, I have to be honest with you guys, I don't really know much of anything about it. I have literally never ever looked into it, and I literally know zero, not a zilch about it. But it seems like this is the method that Trisha Paytas is using because she has struggled with infertility in the past, although she did say she was pregnant with Anthony Michael Hall's baby at one time. I don't know that she had a miscarriage with that. I don't really know what's going on with that. It's something that's so up in the air. I don't know if we'll ever know the truth about that. Trisha Paytas did say she had a video on her channel a long time ago saying that she was pregnant and had a miscarriage and all this stuff. It's just a mess, girl. But now apparently apparently she has infertility issues, and I guess that's possible for you to be pregnant, and then I guess if she had a miscarriage, that would, signify some sort of infertility issues. So I don't really know anything about fertility and all of that stuff. All I know is I try to not be fertilized and get I try to not, is that a proper term for that? I'm gonna offend somebody with that, and I really don't mean to. What I meant is I try my best to not get pregnant, so I don't really know anything about trying to get pregnant, because your girl don't want to be pregnant. But Trisha Paytas has been going through these treatments, and now she's in Maui for a second wedding. I mean, they literally got married, literally not even a month ago, and now they're doing a second wedding ceremony in Hawaii. I don't really know if that whole thing is necessary. I don't know. I mean, at the same time, do whatever you want. It's your life. If you want to have 15 weddings, then have 15 weddings. Who am I to stop you, or who am I to judge how many weddings somebody wants to have? But she called it like some sort of like ovulation vacation wedding thing, and I think the whole point is just for them to like be banging the whole time to try and get Trish knocked up, which, I mean, you know what, it's not uncommon for newlyweds to be banging to try to get knocked up, I guess. But I think so. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure in Trisha's mind she thinks it's like the thing to do if she wants to have a kid and all that. My mind just kind of goes to this, okay? My mind with Trisha Paytas even considering bringing a child into the world is Trisha Paytas stable enough mentally for this? And I mean that in the most unoffensive way I can possibly say that. So Rich was also talking a little bit about this in his video, and it really got me thinking that I wanted to share my opinion on it as well. I just don't know that I think that Trisha Paytas is in the right state mentally for this. Trisha Paytas has been known to fly off the handle. She has been known to have, she says herself that she has, different disorders and mental, issues and stuff like that. So is she at a point where she is healed enough and has done the inner work enough to where she feels like she's capable and content to bring another life into this world? Now, another side of that I'm gonna hear about, you guys, is that, nobody's perfect. And I don't know, is it possible to be complete? Do you need to be completely whole and all of that before you bring a child into the world? Because here's the thing, anxiety and depression and all of that stuff that so many people suffer from, myself included, that's just one of those things where I'm not sure if it makes it a bad idea for you to have a child because you have some of those things. Now, here's the thing. I mean, if you are suffering from borderline personality disorder, or if you are any of the other things that Trisha Paytas, displays, honestly, she's a little bit narcissistic, she's all these things, is she right to bring another life into the world before she works through some of these issues that she has? The cutting of the hair and the dyeing of the hair of Moses, here's the thing. Moses is a grown man. He makes his own decisions, one would hope, okay? But there are so many people out there that think that Trisha Paytas made him do this, If Trisha Paytas is in this kind of relationship with Moses where it is not a healthy relationship, where possibly there's some abuse going on. And let us not forget, there was that TikTok that Moses and Trisha did that was deleted shortly after it was posted, where Moses, it was a put a finger down toxic relationship challenge or something like that, and Moses put down a lot of fingers on some really, really questionable things that TikTok said, and it did signify to a lot of people that maybe there was possibly some abuse going on from Trisha Paytas to Moses. And in Mysterious's video, she kind of highlighted how that was a pattern between Trisha and her past relationships as well. Here's the thing. I think that people who abuse other people, they need to go through some sort of therapy, do some work on themselves to figure out why it is that they are the way that they are and how they can grow and evolve to where they feel like they don't have to treat others the way that they do, okay? Everybody is human. Everybody has, stuff that they're going through. But if you are in a spot where you're doing that, are you just going to do this to your child too? Because she seems like she's very, very controlling and stuff of Moses and all of her former boyfriends and all of that. Is Trisha Paytas, when she has a child, is she going to be this controlling over her child? You know? And the thing with children is that it's very important that while we do, obviously raise them and teach them and, all of that, it is very important that we let them be creative and have a little bit of freedom to decide who they want to be and how they want to be, right? And I think that in a lot of ways, you would expect for Trisha Paytas to let their kid want to be, develop into who they really are, because Trisha Paytas identifies as non-binary and all of these things. And you would think that on one hand, maybe that would be the route that Trisha would go. But if you look at patterns of behavior and the way that Trisha Paytas treats the people closest to her, specifically the men in her life, I don't know that kind of like correlates. I feel like there's a huge contradiction there, which is really, what is Trisha Paytas if she is not a huge contradiction, right? But would this controlling behavior, rub off onto the child, and would she be this controlling of the child? And so I just don't know if it's the right thing for her to be bringing a child into the world until she does this inner work and fixes herself, okay? There is so many things that I am not okay that Trisha Paytas has done, okay? But I'm never here online to sit here and bash somebody, to hate on them, to do all that, to try and cancel it. None of that. And that's not what it is. But what it is when there's a pattern of behavior, I'll hold you accountable for that. I think everybody, if they want to grow and do the work to heal and become a better person, that's cool. I don't know if Trisha's even started to begin to do that with all the offensive things that they keep doing. And we don't even need to get into all that because y'all already know. And if you don't know, I've got an entire playlist on my channel called Trisha Paytas Drama, and you can watch it and catch yourself up, because there has been a lot of things, girl, okay? So much, in fact, that while Trisha Paytas insists that they have been doing work and they have been trying to heal and fix themselves, I really don't believe any of it. I don't think that they've done an ounce of work on themselves. I think that it's all for attention. And so I don't think that they're in a place to bring a child into the world. Is that my business? Absolutely not. It really isn't my business if someone chooses to bring a kid into the world. Listen, but I can say that I don't think that it's the appropriate thing to do. I feel like Trisha might, learn a thing or two first before they decide to bring another life into the world, because then you're like, it's a big responsibility. And Trisha Paytas can't even handle taking care of a cat or a dog. You know what I mean? So if Trisha Paytas can't even manage taking care of an animal, what are you going to do when you have a baby? That's a whole baby. And then the babies, they're going to poop and they're going to pee and they're going to throw up and stuff everywhere. And you got to clean it up. Babies are messy. They stink, Is Trisha Paytas ready for all that? I'm not sure that they are. I don't think that Trisha's ready for all that. And I don't know. I don't know, you guys. It's just so much. I want to know what you guys think about all this, about the fertility treatments. I know nothing about them. If you want to educate others in the comment section down below that also might not know about that, or maybe even educate me on all of, the IVF treatments and stuff, I would love to hear more about that in the comment section down below, your experiences with it, whatever, and if you've gone through it or whatever. And yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think Trisha's ready to be a mom? Do you think that this is the responsibility, something that they can handle? Do you think that they're going to be, controlling of the child, or let them be and develop as the child, naturally does? Let me know. I want to know what you guys think about all this stuff, because it's very interesting tea to me, because I just don't see Trisha Paytas as a person who is responsible or mature enough to handle taking care of another life. And that's just my opinion. And that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby Bells ring the bell. And join the Bell Army, you guys. That's my little membership program here on YouTube. There's exclusive members-only videos up there. So members, if you haven't watched those videos yet, watch those videos. There's the behind the scenes of the Rich Lux music video and all of that up on the channel right now, and the shopping for my best friends a Christmas present, and I've got a lot more coming your way in January now that I'm back on track with everything and I'm not going to be quite as busy. Aside from that, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more below for you to choose from, so I'd love it if you did that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.